Hey, what's up? This is Erica McCall, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the Queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Yeah, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, rising stars who are living out amazing dreams and fulfilling and doing big things. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how Kevin does it. He reaches up, grabs a lightning bolt, and comes down with some of the most dopest and amazing stories that he can find. Out here, we got basketball royalty in the building. Number 24. That's right, two-time all Pac-12 from a basketball family, Stanford alum. Oh my goodness, represented our country. And then she got that silky smooth baby J. That's right, Erica McCall in the building. How you doing, E?
I'm doing great. Thank you for that lovely introduction. That was tough. That was nice. That was one of the best introductions.
You tough, man. We so excited to have you on here. Shout out to all my folks out there in Bakersfield, California. Y'all put out some of the best prospects. I mean, it's crazy. We got to go to Bakersfield one of these days. But check this out. If this is your first time checking out our show, we want to first and foremost thank you for joining the show. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my brother from another mother, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man? You got us WNBA players. I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. We just, big things popping and little stuff stopping. You heard me? What's up, KT?
Well, B. Jones, I would love to take credit for this, but this is a nomination episode.
Ring the alarm. Here we go. That is what's up.
Yeah. Whatever I just tried to say, I probably blew it, but please.
It's okay. I'm nervous too, KT.
No, there was no nerves on that.
This ain't no little show.
This isn't, but I just messed up, so I can edit that part out. We want to thank Carly so much for putting us in contact with you. And this is going to be a great episode.
Oh, it's going to be an amazing episode. I'm like a kid in the candy store. This is what I get up for. This is why we do it, because we get to tell these amazing stories. And man, we got y'all in for a big one. Before we do that though, Bakersfield, Stanford alum, all y'all out there, Indiana Fever, Washington Mystics, everybody out there who rock with E, please show us some love. This is the part of the show we got to pay the bills. First and foremost, thank you. We know that there are a million other podcasts. Everybody and their mama got a podcast, but you checked us out, so we appreciate that. But we want to ask a small favor of you, and we call it the Sports Life Talks tradition. We need you to smash that subscribe button. It's just that simple. Just show us that love so we can keep this awesome momentum of 2022 going. Kev, we almost out of 2022. Ain't that crazy? Like 7-8 months have went by just super fast, bro.
Just look at all the blessings that we've gotten in 2022, man.
Blessings on top of blessings. I mean, I'm talking about his levels. All right, here we go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family members. So now I'm your play cousin. Show us some love and go check out over 210 episodes of You Got Next over the last 2 years. This journey has been incredible. It's been a blessing. So we got all kind of amazing content, and you just got all access passes. So go check it out. I promise you, it's a story in there for you, your family, your cousin, hey, everybody out there. It's a story out there for you. But you came here today to talk about the legendary, somebody who's done so much for our nation on the courts. I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, y'all notice Kevin? He's smiling, but he ain't clapping today. He ain't clapping about shooting no shots and all that, because he will get bodied on this episode.
B. Jones loves to do this. I not say anything negative towards playing against Erica. I'm smarter than that.
Hey, and then she go get her sister. Oh, Kevin, you be in a world of trouble.
Yeah, but it's your fault. No. Before you continue, you're the reason that we may have to play the Samuelsons.
I know. We got that work coming. I've been practicing though. I lost 5 pounds. All right, E, here we go. Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I am ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, top 5 music artists. In no particular order. Sir, big West Coast fan. I love Sir TDE. Absolutely one of my favorite artists. Drake, of course, can't go wrong. Always gonna put out some hits. Kendrick Lamar, more Cali music. Absolutely love it. Man, I've been bumping this Beyonce album. Just solidifies her in my top 5. Man, this just absolute legend. The stuff she puts out. And then, number 5. Man, that's tough. Let's go Snow Allegra. I love Snow and I love her voice.
Snow. Okay. What you giving her, KT? She got us a little bit of something new. She gave us a little bit of some expectation. I'm almost getting to a point to where Beyonce is kind of going to be almost a given. I mean, she becoming that elite. She getting to that level with the Michael Jacksons and some of these, the Tupacs and the Biggies. Like that's everybody top 5. You know what I mean? So
B Jones, you really think I'm gonna have Erica McCall on the show and give her less than 5? Give her 5, man.
Oh, count them up.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna get me whooped on the court. All right, so give us some of your favorite sports teams.
Some of my favorite sports teams. Of course, any team that my sister plays on. My sister dewannabonner. So I mean, currently that's the Connecticut I can say that because I'm not playing in the league right now. So
hey, I'm gonna say this before we get off the Connecticut Sun, can you call your sister and tell her she owed me an apology? She came down here to Dallas. I'm telling you, the whole city was up. We were so excited. We were like, game 3. We can move to the next round. And I tell you, dewannabonner saved everything she had for us on Wednesday night. I'm trying to tell you.
The DB face came out that.
But shout out to her though, because she got me to my WNBA fantasy basketball final. So tell your sister thank you, but no thank you. You hear me?
I certainly will. I'm actually out here in Chicago about to watch them play in a couple of hours, so I'm hyped for that. So I'll make sure to deliver that personally to you.
No, wish the best of luck. Best of luck to those Suns going forward.
For sure. All right, outside of the Connecticut Sun, Los Angeles Lakers, West Coast, of course, closest team to Bakersfield. They used to come down to Bakersfield and play along the Clippers, but we didn't cheer for them because they was trash growing up. So it was always the Lakers. Always the Lakers. I always loved the Sparks. Always been my favorite WNBA team growing up. Watching Candace Parker and Lisa Leslie play against my sister. That's been really fun for me to be able to drive up there and be able to see them play and compete. So they're kind of my introduction into, my favorite team in the league. Anything else? Football. I love the Raiders. Derek Carr, Bakersfield guy. So got to root for my guy. That's probably it. That's my teams right there.
All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero and why? So I'm not a big superhero fan. In this one, I don't think you guys have ever got. My favorite superhero is Blank Man.
Ain't that the comedian?
That's what Damon Wayans.
Wayans, man. Oh my God, Blank Man was crazy.
That's my favorite superhero. And then he uses resources to be a superhero. He didn't have no crazy suit. He didn't have no stuff in his veins that made him strong. He just used the pots, the pans in his house. He had a little little robot. I think his name was Kevin. So yeah, that's my movie. I love that movie.
Now, Erica, we got to do research on you. You only 27 years old. What you know about Blank Man? Blank Man was when I was a little kid. Now, hold on. Now,
I got an old school. Shout out to my dad in the background right now. Shout out to my dad and my mom. They put me on a lot of old school music.
That's
old
right.
School. So that's
okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, shout out to mom and dad. Okay.
Oh, didn't you just celebrate a birthday?
I did. Me and my sister, we have the same birthday. So yeah, me and my sister celebrated our birthday. Yeah. So maybe we'll do a little something since it's only about a week out now since we celebrated. So yeah.
That's crazy.
August 21st, right?
Yeah, August 1st. Yep.
Happy belated
Exactly 8
birthday.
years apart. Thank you.
And you went with blank, man. That still got me a little shaky, John. All right. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Oh, theme song. I think my theme song would be Win by J-Rock. That's just a tough song. Every time that song comes on, man, that just hypes me up. Win. That's
okay.
I'm just trying to win, you know.
You just see our faces because then we was like,
everywhere I go,
I was like, man, win. I thought you was about to say win T-Pain and everybody is go up, you know.
I get this. That's kind of like the new hype song, you know, for sports is Win. You know, everybody be playing that song. You know, that used to be.
Oh yeah, it's on 2K. It's on 2K. When you play
exactly.
like 2K, as you go through the menus.
Yeah, now it's Win. You know, everybody loves J-Rock.
Win.
Win. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, B. Jones, go back and watch the show when we aired, and you see our faces. We was like,
yeah, like.
Hey, normally I have some idea, but you throw me on that. So, on behalf of the SLT Nation, I want to welcome you to our family. So, B. Jones,
thank you.
Please take it away, brother.
Oh man, well, y'all got to know her a little bit better, but now we got a new play, cousin. Man, this is so dope. It's super dope. Like I said, I'm a kid in the candy store. Y'all, please forgive my unprofessionalism because I'm just excited right now. I'm so excited to have on. I went and checked, looked at some of the archives, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is, it don't matter if it's elbows, rebounds. It don't matter. You probably one of the hardest working players on the court. Every single play, down and up and down, and you doing some of that dirty stuff. And I think that's that kind of that Detroit bad boys mentality of basketball. You know what I'm saying? You carry that chip. It ain't all about the buckets, you know? Because at first I was looking through, it was like when you play for the American team, you were getting like 3 and 4 points. I was like, man, that's pretty dope. But you know, she got to play. But then I started looking at the other stat lines. I'm like, oh wait, that middle is a problem. As a matter of fact, we talked about the playoff game with Dallas and the Suns, right?
Yep.
The Suns coach realized that we couldn't do nothing in the middle. We were running some smaller lineups, and he took full advantage. And guess what we needed? We needed Erica McCall. She's sitting right now at the house, and y'all crazy because you just lost the playoff game. You had the enforcer right there in the middle of the court. All right, E. Well, let's take this thing back to Bakersfield. You gave some shout out. You paid homage to your moms and dads. You say they had old soul. You come from a basketball family, though. Tell us a little bit about growing up in Bakersfield and how you kind of got your hoop dream started.
Yeah, so my dad's been a coach literally my entire life. So he was coaching at a JC when I was born, essentially. And so I've just always been, you know, in the basketball, you know, realm, and going to his practices and being around him. And then my sister started to play ball. So she really started to get into it. Then it was kind of my turn. So, you know, with my dad and my sister, they kind of, you know, paved the way for me, for me to really like see what this basketball game is all about. And so, you know, when I took the journey, you know, that's when I fell in love with myself. You know, they had their own separate loves, and I kind of got to witness that, you know. But when I decided, you know, it was my turn, I got to experience it in a different light because both my dad and my sister, they are guards. So, and I don't know what made me gravitate to being a post player because I'm technically the shortest one. We got a brother, and he's 6'5". My dad's 6'7". D's she look about 6'6" these days.
Yeah, she getting tall. Like you started the season at 6'4".
He's huge. And so I'm the shortest one in the family, you know, that plays ball. So, you know, it's just weird that I gravitated to the post, but I mean,
that's what I'm about to see.
My own love. That's how I found my own love for the game. And I guess I just naturally like to bang, like to get the rebounds, block shots, like you said, do all those dirty little things. And so, yeah, that's been it. And so, you know, of course, my sister went on to play in WNBA, and that really just opened my eyes to what I could do, you know, with this ball game. And my dad, you know, he now coaches for Cal State University Bakersfield. So I was like working out with his girls when I was like 12 years old, playing pickup with them. So I just been in this game deep. It's just been a beautiful journey for my family. Like we said, we just one big basketball family. Our motto is it's in the blood, because that's just what we do. We ball.
In the blood.
It's in the blood. Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy. Crazy. I wish we had more time. We got to keep these shows because we want to make sure people ain't spending all day watching one episode. But after the basketball family, so you had like a very prestigious high school career. Like you said, you was playing against or practicing or just kind of in the room with some big time players at a young age. But you took that to the American stage. And I personally thank you so much for what you did for the country on the American stage because it's a crazy story. You got to tell tell the nation about this 3-on-3 thing. You playing with some huge names: Breonna Turner, Diamond DeShields. That team was first off absolutely nuts. But when I read this story of y'all playing against China, please tell everybody this story and how that thing happened because this is absolutely nuts right now.
Oh man, so so the team consisted of me, Breonna Turner, Diamond DeShields, and Kayla Davis, which, they're some of the biggest names in women's basketball right now.
Yeah.
So, we had a pretty stacked team. And actually, Allisha Gray was supposed to be on that team, but she ended up getting injured.
Okay.
So I think that's when we brought in Kayla. But anyways, Kayla and Diamond had went out, so they had fouled out the game. So it was just me and Breonna Turner playing 3 against 2.
3 against 2.
Yeah. And we actually, if I remember correctly, like we went into, I don't know if we went into overtime, but it was just a really close game. Like we were holding our own. Like we was figuring it out.
Crazy. Y'all took them to overtime. 3 people couldn't beat y'all 2. Y'all took them to overtime. I was wild, and I was like, man, I got to go back and see these games.
Yeah, I think I ended up missing the free throw for us to win the game, so we went into overtime, and then we ended up losing that game. But it was crazy. Yeah, it was one of the craziest things that happened for us. We ended up winning and going on to win the gold medal because that was just a pool game. But still, for us bigs and the Chinese, they're have shorter players, like their guards are like really short. I was really impressed by us.
That was cool. And y'all went on just to finish the story. She's right. They won the gold medal. They were 7-1. This was the only blemish. I think that might be your only international blemish period, right? You went 5-0 at the U16.
International loss.
Yep. You went 8-0 at U17. So you've been all over the world playing, hooping and all that stuff. But let's get to the collegiate ball because you played for Stanford. There's a picture of you at Stanford and you celebrating. I'm like, how in the world did she keep her balance? Tell us a little bit about your hooping days. Why did you choose Stanford?
Oh man, it's the best of both worlds. You can't turn down, an opportunity to play with one of the best college coaches in the game, women's and men's side. Like literally, like the GOAT. Couldn't pass that up. Playing for Tara Vanderveer, and of course, getting a Stanford education. Like, how could you pass up on that? So it was like a double whammy. I'm like, I got to go there. And so, that's where I decided to go. And of course, like when I went there, I had an amazing mentor in 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞, who's, really a Stanford legend and still playing in this league and balling and doing what, I want to do is just get into commentating. She got 2 jobs in one. So she's just a freaking superstar. So I had her as a mentor. Yeah. And so it was just so cool to go to Stanford. I love my experience there. My freshman year, we went to the Final Four. So I was like, couldn't have better, freshman experience. And from there, just be able to build and grow my game and learn from, some of the best coaches, some of the best players in the game. Of course, my teammate was karliesamuelson. We were together for all 4 years. So we came in as freshmen, left as seniors. So that's my girl for life. Went through the trenches together. Some of the days where you got to lean on one of your teammates, and she was definitely one of them to help uplift.
And I know you're telling the story, but it's burning me up on the inside. WNBA, whoever the powers that be, fix this. Because you just talked about Carly. I'm looking at yourself. There are no explanations. There is nothing you can show me. I seen the film. I'm not dumb. I watch sports. There's nothing you can explain to me as to why we don't have more women playing basketball right now. I'm not talking about playoffs. I know that there's only so many teams. I'm talking about we need more teams. Something has to happen because there's too much talent sitting at the house right now. It's too much talent sitting at the house.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. And, that comes with, expansion of the league. Hopefully get some teams. Hopefully get a Bay Area team. I would absolutely love that. Everybody wants to bring back the Houston Comets. I know y'all some Texas people, so of course y'all would love another Texas team. But I think that's going to come with time. I think probably in the next 2-3 years there'll be teams which would hopefully give opportunities for players like myself, players like Carly, and new people coming into the league. It's hard to get into the league these days. It's only a couple of rookies really that solidified themselves. Shout out to the Indiana Fever. They had about 7 spots open for some rookies, and the majority of the rookies went there. But it's hard to make the team, and it's hard to stay on the team. And I think just more opportunity will come with this expansion. So hopefully a Bay Area team. Shout out to the Bay Area. Shout out to Stanford. Hopefully we can get a team out there.
Here's one of the things that we talked about on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central on our YouTube page. I got it that time. All right. Yeah. Every NBA city should have a WNBA team.
I came up with an idea, Kevin. So now, Eric, I threw some crazy ideas out there. I threw some lower the rim ones, and Kevin always knocks me. He says, "No, that idea was bad," but I think I got the idea. So I was looking at it. LeBron James just got signed to this mega contract. It's like $40 million a year for 2 years. LeBron is 40-something years old. But I said, what if every super max deal or every max contract, these players, instead of giving them the money, you give them some ownership in a WNBA franchise?
I love that. That's a really good idea.
It's probably the best idea you've ever said, B. Jones.
Hey, instead of giving them the money straight up, you give them in WNBA. Now all of a sudden, at 32 teams, 32 max, there it is. They get ownership decisions. They get to start their own business. Now all of a sudden, LeBron has a team that he can go and manage and help keep the movement going.
Yeah.
Did I finally get one, Kevin?
That is actually perfect, and I don't like to give you
I finally got a good idea. Somebody print that. Get it to the WNBA. Hurry up.
Yeah, that's a really great idea.
All right, man. So now you go to Stanford. Now, Stanford, y'all had some major battles, and then of course, I don't care what happened after you got drafted. I think to hear your name called is a crazy experience. Tell us what that was like to sit there and for them to say, Erica McCall to the Indiana Fever. What was that like?
It's truly a dream come true, because that's what you dream about, all the time when you're a little girl, and especially because I got to see my sister get drafted. So literally when she got drafted, I was like, oh yeah, I got to do that. So for my name to be called, in New York City, like the same city she got drafted, it was just amazing. Have all my family there, my parents, my grandparents came, my high school coach, which was huge. And so it was just a moment full of love, a moment full of accomplishment, a moment full of pride, just knowing that I got to the level that I've always dreamed of. So amazing moment. Still one of the best moments of my life. Absolutely.
That's crazy. Well, you got so many more to come. You still, like I said, 27 ain't nothing. You got another 10 years. You got another 10 years in them bunnies. I know you can keep doing it. So let's talk a little bit about the bird's eye view, because like I said, she's going to school us to put us on some game, on some things we need to do. Tell us, how did that project come about, and how's it going so far?
Yeah, so I'm into my second season. I had a podcast actually like 5 years ago. It's called Bird's the Word. And it's talking about kind of pop culture, music, sports, kind of that type of stuff. But it was hard to maintain. It was overseas. And it was, I wasn't really passionate about it. Like I had to do I was editing, I was doing the content, I was in the podcast, I was doing everything. I was like, this is too much. So I stopped that. So, so last season, I was talking to my girl, Sydney Weiss. I was like, man, I really want to start a podcast again, but I want to do something that I actually know about, I can talk well about, I'm passionate about, and but I also want to educate people on it. And so I was like, what about overseas basketball? She's like, it's a great idea. No one ever knows about it. Everywhere I go, everyone's asking, like, what's overseas like? What's the food like? What the coaches like? What's the basketball like? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start a podcast on that. And so that's what all first season was. Bird's Eye View was just all about, taking a bird's eye view look into what overseas basketball is like. Because my nickname is Bird, because my last name is McCall. So
McCall, I like that, Bird. Can we call you Bird? Can we call you
Bird? Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Call me Bird. So that's where the Bird's the Word _24 comes on. And so second season, kind of reshifted focus. It was less about just overseas basketball and more just about the journey of other women's basketball players. And of course, we kept the overseas questions in there as well, but just about their overall journey. So, I've had Carly on my podcast this year. Actually, she's been my biggest episode, because everybody just wanted to know about our Stanford experience, what it was like to play for Tara Vanderveer, Brittany Sykes, Megan Gustafson, the list goes on. I had my dad on there, so it was really cool to interview him. And so, yeah, it's just been a really, really fun experience. I'm so passionate about it. I got producers now. I ain't got to do the editing. I ain't got to do all that stuff. I got people to run my Instagram, all that stuff. So I just do the fun stuff. I record the content. I create everything on my questions. Make sure I got my T's crossed, on how I want to execute my episodes. But it's been really fun. About to wrap season 2. just been a huge blessing for me to be able to see this is something I can do when the ball stops bouncing. And so everybody, check out Bird's Eye View on Spotify, Apple, wherever you stream your podcasts, YouTube.
I'm adding it right now. I'm adding it to my playlist right now.
It's a really fun podcast if you enjoy or just want to know about the basketball journey. Not if you're just a women's basketball fan, but if you're just a basketball fan in general. If you want to get to know, the journey of what it's like to be a female basketball player, check it out. I had some amazing guests on there who really dropped gems about, the journey and what we have to go through. So. Well, that's my plug.
Hey, that was a wonderful plug. Y'all go check out the show. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her at birdstheword_24. We're going to put down those links to our podcast and IG and stuff down here. But my last question is, you came at to me, a perfect time to be a part of the WNBA and the movement. It seems like every year you guys have to stand for something. You know what I mean? I know it was the Black Lives Matter when you guys were in the bubble. Now we are, free BG, we are BG. Just how beautiful that, kind of tell me what the camaraderie is in the locker rooms at the end of the games or the beginning of the games when you come across other WNBA players, may not be on the same team, but knowing that you guys are picking these things up, right? We trying to move something together as one. Tell me a little bit about those conversations behind closed doors, what that feels like, what that looks like.
It's like you said, it's beautiful. It's really great to be a part of. If anyone's watched a documentary about the bubble season, you can see where literally every player in the league is in one room, and we talk about how do we want to execute. A certain situation had happened. A black man had died. It was Jacob Blake had died, had got killed by the police, and we were determining what was best to do for the W. How do we best show our stands in support of his family, in support of the cause, but also how do we push, that we are the WNBA and what we do. And so, we knew that our brothers NBA were going to sit out a game. That's how they're going to show their support. But for us, we know that maybe sitting out wouldn't have been the best for us because, people kind of look for like, they just doing what the brothers, so it was a very deep and very productive conversation, probably happened for an hour, where it was literally every player in the league discussing what we wanted to do. And I think that's just the beauty of the WNBA, that the way that we come together to support different causes all around the world, from BG to Black Lives Matters to trans Lives Matters, all that
equality, equity issue. Yeah, it's so many issues you guys are having to tackle. That's the only thing I think is unfair. I mean, you guys are wearing too many bricks on your shoulder. Y'all trying to carry too many things, and it's rough. I mean, and I feel for you. We're like I said, we're big time fans on this show. We gonna make sure we do everything in our power to give exposure and to keep moving this ball forward. And we call ourselves allies, right? Because you guys are doing so much, man. Y'all are doing so much.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's kind of the story of the Black women, and the weight that we hold on our shoulders every single day, supporting our Black men, but also trying to become, just considered a person, in this world. A lot of people just see us as, half a person in this world. And so I think that's just, the league's built up of a majority of Black women. I think that's just kind of the natural thing that we do, and natural thing that Black women do is just carry, and we just push forward, and we try to push the cause to make this world as best we can, but to also to, push ourselves to be known and to be seen.
All right, Kevin, what you got, man?
Let's get to the championship rounds, man.
It's that time. All right.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Well, all right, we got Bird in the building. Welcome to the championship rounds, Bird. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go head to head, and you are now officially calling all of the shots. Now, have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
I have.
All right, so the rules are very simple. Both Kevin and I will pitch an idea or philosophy or a concept to you. You select whichever one of those concepts makes the most sense for you, and that host will gain a point. The first host to gain 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And I promise you, we don't try to, but we've been doing it for over 200 shows, and it get emotional. All right, so I'm sorry, because the person who loses go hear about it for the next week. And so Kevin, good luck, man, because I don't know why I feel like me and 2-4 we bonded. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Round number 1. Bird, would you rather have an award named after you that represents somebody who gets it the hard way, gets it out of the mud, or
would you rather have a shoe made by Nike named after you and the proceeds go to a scholarship in your name?
Wow, it's freaking hard. Oh my goodness. Man, I think the shoe. I think the shoe, just because it would have a bigger impact on the world, and people would know the Erica McCall name, but also, the cause that it's attached to. So, wow, tremendous. Would you rather? Wow.
No, we got 2 more for you.
Okay.
You stop doing Erica like that. All right, so round number 2. Would you rather go back in the past to meet your ancestors to see where you came from, or
go forward, okay, fast forward in the future, get to see your legacy that you left behind with other family members or other teammates, however that happens. So you get to go in the future and you get to see the legacy that you left behind. And you can also get some lottery numbers while you're there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're just trying to cheat.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather go back in the past. I was just telling somebody this, another black woman, just saying how a lot of different races, they know where they're from. You hear a lot of people like, I'm German and Italian. I'm, I'm Portuguese and something. They know. And us, we just be like, I'm black. That's all I got. I'm sure that I have, came from slaves, and that's all we got, And so I want to go back to meet my ancestors. I want to go back and see, where I'm from, and talk to them about what they went through, and I'm sure they'll empower me, for my future.
Hey, let me know if you got something going on with the WNBA, Kevin. If you already got a collaboration going on with the WNBA, well, that's what we gonna do.
I really want to go with you because I wanted to hear another one, but
no, we still got another one.
Yeah, we still got one. We're gonna play through. We're gonna finish the game. It's okay. All right, here we go. Round number 3.
I am loving this episode. All right. Would you rather host your own cooking show where you interview athletes and celebrities while eating at their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or
would you rather have a YouTube basketball pickup series where you get to interview professional athletes playing one-on-one in the gyms that they grew up in?
That's tough. These are crazy. These are so good. Man. Wow. I really like being able to see people's hometowns and see where they came from. So I think I would do the YouTube series where I play against them. Maybe for me, I can't put so much impact on these knees these days if it's not in practice. So we gotta play a game of horse or something.
You got one of them right. I knew you was a worldwide stepper.
All right, ideas, man. I might have to patent them.
Oh, I almost forgot. Erica, thanks to you, I got the belt. I want to shout out to Carly for giving us such an amazing guest.
Who won the Carly episode, KT? Who won the Carly episode?
That's not important. We're talking about the one that Erica's on. It's the one that means the most to me right now.
Well, y'all try to maintain players.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm about to call the coach. I'm about to call the Hall of Fame coach and find out what's going on. All right. Well, the title of the show is You Got Next. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, right? We got an amazing podcast. We still got the league going. You still got some buckets left in the tank, some elbow. You got elbows. You still got some rebounds. But tell your new family members what the future holds for you, Erica.
Well, I'm supposed to leave for Spain September 9th to play for Salamanca in Avenida, which is really big for me. It's the EuroLeague teams, the highest league in Europe, which is actually the team that Carly just recently played on.
Okay.
So she gave me all the ins and outs on the team. So yeah, I'll be playing in Spain this fall. I'm really excited for it. And of course, I would love to build Bird's Eye View into a bigger podcast. Get some monetization out of it. Yeah. I know y'all know how that goes. And just really bring a bigger platform for it. And so just staying in communication, networking, and be on the lookout for me, for ball, for things outside of ball. Erica McCall.
I like it. Bird!
McCall!
That threw me off. Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my pops. He right here. I don't know if he's sleeping or not, but he right here. He been listening, I guess. Shout out to my sister.
They tell you, Dad, Kevin is a middle school coach. Kevin needs some plays anyway. He need to be rapping with your dad right now.
Kevin is retired.
Say less. But yeah, shout out to my whole fam. Of course, shout out to my sister. Hope they get this win tonight, the Connecticut Sun. And shout out to my Stanford family. Much love. Shout out to Carly.
Stanford. Hold on, Bird. I gotta put your play cousin KT on the spot because we had the privilege of interviewing Allie Quigley's sister. Okay. And so you just said the sky going tonight, and now we've had the privilege of interviewing DB's sister. Yeah. So Kevin, who are you rooting for? The sky or the Suns?
I want both teams to play hard.
See, that's the wrong answer. See who you gave the belt? It ain't no, it's just the Suns. Let's go, Connecticut. Let's go, Connecticut. Yeah.
Connecticut. Yes, sir.
There was only one answer. See, he answered wrong.
It was B. Jones, but we gotta stay neutral in some stuff, man. You chose violence with that question. That's what that was.
It's gonna be a great series. I'm really excited for it. So, of course, I want my sister to come out on top, but regardless, it's going to be a really fun season, or really fun playoff series, and I'm excited to see who gets crowned, the champion. My sister need a third ring out here, so
no doubt. All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story, and I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Erica, who are you giving your game ball to?
I'm giving my game ball to Brittany Sykes of the Los Angeles Sparks. Brilliant player, amazing person. I think you guys will have an amazing conversation. And yeah, she'll be super fun. Y'all enjoy.
All right, Miss Sykes, we're going to slide in your DM. We're going to try to get you on this thing. We're so excited to have you. But hey, McCall, man, you are the truth. I can't wait to see you scrap up. Hey, let me ask you this question. I saw your rookie picture you had on your Indiana Fever uniform, but you paid homage through your red sneakers, and I actually saw you playing in red sneakers to your Stanford team. Do you is that like you gonna stay playing in red sneakers or your Stanford sneakers or what?
Yeah, that's the goal. I've been doing it. Some games I haven't been able to. It's been hard. Red sneakers are hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
That's been the goal. Yeah, to play in red.
That's super fly.
If I don't have red if I don't have a full red shoe, at least I try to have some red in there to play.
See, we don't have no full production team like you do, but see, we be on it. You know what I'm saying? We be on it.
That's a lot of people do not know that, so that's a really cool fact. Yeah, y'all do your research. I love it.
Hey, well, check this out. Hey, McCall, you the truth. Hey, I can't wait to see you hoop again. I love your game. I love your energy. Your future is bright, and you got 2 new play cousins that's going to rock with you every step of the way. Anything you need from us, let us know, because Erica McCall, you got next. Kevin, man, I don't know, man. When these right here end, I just feel like giddy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to just do all kind of stuff. But listen, Sports Life Talk Nation, we hope y'all enjoyed that show just as much as we did. I'm gonna sit back and watch this one just like y'all because it's so amazing. And listen, we told y'all a couple of times during the show, please go check us out Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button, get a free ticket, come join us. Like I said, we don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do family members. Come be a part of our community on Wednesday nights. It is a fun show. I'm telling y'all, it's not just sports. It is about fashion, it's about current events, pop culture. I mean, it's crazy. We have a real good time for about an hour. We giving out some free t-shirts. Kevin, are we still doing the free t-shirts? We still got them? Yeah. Okay, free t-shirts. At Sports Life Talk on IG. Tag in 5 friends and give us your address. We're gonna shoot you over a free t-shirt. And listen, hey, share this message with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Do us that favor. Share this message. There's somebody out there that would love to learn about this awesome person, this awesome player, and a great podcast that I'm a new fan of. So hey, y'all go out there, y'all keep the word going. And Kevin, you know what I'm saying? It's you feeling froggy right now. You feeling a little bullish. You know what I'm saying? You got us a college superstar, WNBA player. You got the belt. So you know what? I'm gonna let you close us out today, sir. So let's go.
But the most important thing is, B. Jones, we got a new family member.
We got a new family. Don't make me cry, KT. Don't make me cry.
Please cry so we can have it on wax. Erica, thank you so much for rocking with us. This has been a blessing. You're dope. What you're doing is dope. you have two brothers here in Dallas. So if you ever need something, please let us know.
Thank you, guys. This has been one of the most fun podcasts I've ever been on. Truly, this is fun.
All right, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Hey, check this out. I had to hit it one more time with it. Listen, Sport Nation, y'all stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are about to keep dreaming big, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know, your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet!
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.